Hey, this is GatorEX, and it's time for another haul pickups video, convention recap, I suppose. Now, I did go to a convention this weekend with my friends. It was a smaller convention. It was called Anifest. It was pretty neat. It was a cool little convention. And that's the thing though. It was a small convention. There wasn't a whole lot to do there, and it was only one day. And on top of that, we just most of our time was spent while we were getting lunch at Stacked, which was actually pretty good. But it was mostly time together because I was there with all my friends. Who, the podcast crew plus some extra people. But it was pretty neat. As for March was a pretty interesting month in terms of what I got because it's my birthday month. So, quite a bit here and there. In terms of the convention, I have like no footage, one photo that I'm not even going to post. But it was real interesting. All right, for one thing, first of all, at the convention, I wore quote-unquote cosplay. Now, it was a sweater along with a mask. Here's the thing, though. I mean, you're probably familiar with this mask, my default dino mask, which is what I wore for my quote-unquote cosplay, along with a sweater. Now, the sweater I got was the meme hoodie, the big sweater, the Ahagao sweater. And by chance, if you don't know how bad and how terrible that meme sweater is, just it's okay. But if you know what it is, then you could just imagine how great it looked. I only wore it for an hour at the convention, but people kept coming up to me, giving me handshakes, high fives, complimenting me. It was terrible. But point is, I like this mask. I got some good use out of it. And I guess, that's one thing I'll mention. I got like some more of these. So I'll go ahead and spoil my secret. That mask is from Jurassic World. They have two other ones. They have one for the T-Rex and one for Blue. So I picked those up because I just wanted to have them all. My default one is still the black one. But I don't know. The blue one actually looks kind of cool. Maybe I'll use that sometimes. Like, I get these for memes and stuff, but I actually do use them in videos sometimes. So, I mean, who really knows? These, I guess, maybe friends, if at all. That'd just be the worst thing. Hey guys, come over, let's record a video. Hey, put these masks on. It's so stupid. But let's talk about video games. So, I actually went ahead and picked up Starlink this month. It's pretty fun from what I've been playing so far. I haven't gotten through all of it, but it's really neat. Now, this is a $75 game that is frequently on sale for 30 bucks or less. I got it for about 30 bucks. It was mostly I just want it because of the R-Wing, because I really like Star Fox. And I'm kind of sad we haven't gotten a whole lot of Star Fox recently. This is the most of what we got. Now, this game is not a Star Fox game. Not at all. It is a different game with Star Fox, with the Star Fox team, well, for now, just Fox and the R-Wing playable. There are going to be some more updates to make it a little more like a Star Fox game, I guess, but just, additional things later on this year. So that's going to be pretty neat to go ahead and play those. The problem is it's a Toys to Life game, so it died basically right there. I mean, on the upside, like, you can keep these, you can keep the ships in the game, so you don't always have to pull out the ship, so I can leave it just up on the shelf right here. But let's go ahead and take a look at the R-Wing because it's pretty cool. So this is the R-Wing figure. It honestly looks really good, and you can open up the G diffusers there. But ooh, that actually looks really clean. It's like hollow on the inside because that's where you got to put it over on the controller over Fox. And the sides do come off because that's the nature of the game. It's like customizable and whatnot. But it looks really neat, and I don't think it's worth the $30 alone. It doesn't feel like a $30 figure, obviously. But I mean, if you can find this game for 30 bucks, maybe. If you like what you've seen from the trailers and gameplay, then I'd say it's worth it. So far, like I said, I'm having fun with it, and I really just wanted this R-Wing because we were supposed to get an R-Wing amiibo, but we never did, sadly. Because, like I said, I love Star Fox, so that's really neat. And hopefully, this game being received pretty well will lead to more Star Fox stuff. Sadly, though, like I said, it's warming shelves. It's constantly on sale. Like it used to be, it was sale every month. Now it's on sale every week. Now it seems like it's just permanently on sale. So, I mean, that in a way that's a little sad. I think the biggest thing that hurt it was that it was Toys to Life. But we'll go ahead and throw it up on the shelf behind me because that's where it's been chilling, or at least the box for it. The game is actually, with my other games on the Switch, so I can go ahead and play them at my leisure. But the other games I picked up, that's the wrong one. Hold on one second. I got this one, actually. So as for the other games I picked up, I happened to pick up Lego Star Wars 3, because, for the Wii, of course, because, I got my Wii collection of Star Wars games, because I have a Wii U so I can actually play it. Pretty neat. This one I have not played. I played 1, 2, and then the complete saga. and then I never got around to 3. But you know, that'll be a fun one to play, give or take. And then I also got this one, Senran Kagura 2 Deep Crimson for the 3DS. Now, the Senran Kagura games are interesting. They're rated M because they're mostly just a bunch of fan service. I actually did a review on the Reflections for the Switch, which is basically just because okay, these are like legitimate games. This is like what's the word? Not a beat 'em up. Something like it. It's an action game basically, right? And typically, you know, they're action games and they're like side mini games where you can, you know, interact with the girls in the game basically. And Reflections is basically just that feature, the interaction feature, made into a full game. So this one actually has some gameplay, and it's pretty cool so far. This one I picked up for about $20, which online it sells for like 30, I believe. So that was a pretty decent deal. Now, it did originally come in like a bundle that came with the soundtrack. I don't care about that because CDs are like, who cares about CDs anymore? But that might have been nice if I could have found like the full version. But I mean, for $20 for a 3DS game, that's not very, very common. That's not bad. So I got that. I'm enjoying it. Now on to the big stuff. I did get something from the convention. I did also have the sweater, which I'm a little mad about how well it fits me. I'm not going to show myself and the sweater on the screen at the same time. No photos of me wearing it are going to exist. Well, okay, maybe with the mask, but who knows? Speaking of conventions, this is the big thing that I got over there. Now, this is one of the gold-plated Pokemon cards that were available at Burger King like back in 2000, I believe it was. Something like that. But point is, you know, Pokemon had this promotion with Burger King. Well, they had the typical toys, right, for the kids' meals, but they also had these, and that you could pay extra to pick one of these up. Again, it's a gold-plated card. It's not worth a whole. It's worth like nothing, right? Aside from like collector's value, which I was able to pick one of these up. I got Jigglypuff because the guy at the booth had Jigglypuff, Togepi, and Charizard. Charizard was a little more, and I didn't really feel like spending that at the moment, but I went ahead and got Jigglypuff. Now, the thing is, this one is sealed. I'm not going to keep it sealed. I'm going to go ahead and open it sometime. Yeah, as you can see, it's a little Pokeball. And inside is the card along with a little certificate of authenticity. I don't know when I'm going to open up, because I'm going to open it up because it's for my personal collection. I'm not going to try and hold on to it and like have it increase in value because I don't think it's going to increase much more. And mostly because I just want to have these because I really like them because, again, I'm a Pokemon fan. Now, it's not a Pokemon trading card. It's just a little card with the picture of it. That's what it looks like on the side. And again, you know, I'll probably open this up sometime later in the future, but when I do, maybe I'll get it on video and I'll have like a full-on opening. Or maybe when I get another one, we can open them both at the same time. But like I said, I'm not keeping this sealed. The box is pretty beat up because, you know, that's just how it is. It's a Burger King promotion from like 19 years ago almost. That's going to make a lot of noise going back in the box. But for now, I'm really liking it. And there are 6 in total. And I really do sometime want to try and get all 6 if that's possible. But at the very least, one I'm very happy with for right now because I was too young for these when they were around. And so let's put it on the shelf right here. And so I wasn't able to get them. But I mean, that's really cool that I own one now. That's going to be a fun adventure trying to collect all of those. I was shopping for some Pokemon cards recently, and I actually got because, all right, this is the display that like the cards come in. You know, the cards come in here. They have these on the shelves, and if these are empty, normally they'll just let you take them. I have one for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's not like, it doesn't look as fancy as this, which again, it's just cardboard because they're gonna throw it away anyway, and it's worth nothing. Hardly even like the few cents it'd be worth like to recycle it, but it looks cool, right? And it holds Pokemon cards, so that's pretty neat. This was actually at the Dollar Tree because you can see these are the dollar packs. So it was pretty easy to like be like, hey, I'm buying all the packs inside this. Can I take the box too? And they're like, yeah, sure. Which there were only like 7 packs left inside. So $7 for like $7 worth of cards plus this for free. I mean, you know, that's pretty cool. I just really like these displays. This one is for Lost Thunder, so it's pretty neat. It's got Celebi on the side. It's got Lugia on the side and then Zeraora on the front. It just looks cool. And then lastly, I did get some movies. Well, I got one movie. Got Spider-Verse on Blu-ray, which that's really cool. I don't have a Blu-ray player, but I'm starting to build up my Blu-ray collection. This one comes with a DVD also. I need to get around to getting a Blu-ray player, but like I said, starting this year, I'm switching over to Blu-rays rather than DVDs just because it's kind of like, because I've been stuck on DVDs for so long. But point is, yeah, Spider-Verse on Blu-ray and DVD. I watched this with my dad the other night. He really liked it. It was really cool. And all right, here's an even better one. Okay, unfortunately, they don't have this anime on Blu-ray, so I had to pick up the DVD version. But it was a pretty good find. It was, honestly, this is one of my favorite anime. I've been watching it for a while. It was unfortunate that it didn't last as long as it did. And but it's one of the few times where like an anime sequel series is better than the original. But this one is honestly just really, really fun. I'm gonna go ahead and rewatch this for some nostalgia, because this was actually one of the first anime that I watched when I was a kid, and this is what really, really got me started with my whole anime stuff. So I guess you could say that Cory in the House eventually led to me going to cool anime conventions. Which, by the way, even though that's the end of this haul and convention recap, even though I didn't really talk much about the convention because it wasn't a whole lot, we're actually going to be going to another one, Anime Pasadena, in April 20th, I believe that is. So that's going to be really cool, because my friends and I, we're not doing Anime Expo because that one's just, it's too big, too expensive, and too much of a hassle. So instead, we're just going to a bunch of small ones, like just about every week. Or not every week, shoot, that'd be too much. Every month. So, like I said, the next one we're going to is Anime Pasadena, which is in Pasadena. It's at the same place that SoCal Retro Games Expo is at. And obviously, I know I don't have like a large fan base, so I can't say like, hey guys, you should try to meet me at this expo, or if you're here, let me know. But I mean, if by chance any of you guys happen to be there, that'd be really cool. Or any other conventions in SoCal later this year, because can't really travel far past SoCal because that's our comfort zone. But anyway, that's been the haul. And actually, I forgot. Let's go ahead and stick these on the shelf. Cory in the House will go up there, and then my Blu-rays are down here, below the camera. But anyway, yeah, that's been the haul video. Let me know if you're liking these. The last one was actually, did pretty well and people enjoyed it. I don't know if that's because it was more of a convention recap than a haul video. This one, like I said, it's more of a haul video. Next month is going to be a bigger convention. It's going to be better. It's going to be more fun. So there's going to be a little more to do and a little more to recap. So next month is going to be, more of a convention recap. This one, like I said, this one was more of a haul because March is my birthday month. So it's a time of getting stuff, I believe. I did order one more thing on Amazon like yesterday, and it's going to be here like today or tomorrow. But I can't really cover that in the recap, so that'll just go over into April's recap. But anyway, let me know what you thought of the video. What did you guys get in March? That was really cool. Or even that was just like small and you think is insignificant. Honestly, I think pickup stuff is pretty fun to talk about because it's like, almost everything has a story behind it, right? Where you found it, why you bought it, or how you received it if it was given to you. So, I don't know, that's really cool. Anyway, if you enjoyed the content, remember to leave a like and subscribe to show your support. Thank you guys so much for supporting GatorEX Plays. Even though things aren't as consistent here, it's going all right. Eventually, I do want to talk a little more about where the channel is going, what my plans are for it. There's no podcast this week because March is a long month, so it's resetting. It's going to reset like next week. But honestly, your guys' support means so much because GatorEX Plays is a lot more of my passion project. And I'm kind of enjoying it a little more than regular GatorEX videos. But I mean, I still love Pokemon. I still love Pokemon like more than any other franchise. But I'm having fun here. Anyway, if you enjoyed the content, leave a like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. This has been GatorEX. Have a nice day.